Hey, how you doing? This is Rich Lucas from How to Market PT, and welcome to the free webinar of how to launch a fitness business from a standing start. Really excited to be sharing this principle with you. I've been using it really exclusively over the past 1 to 2 months, and I'm really experiencing some great success with it. So hopefully you can watch this webinar, take it away, and do the same. Probably a good idea to get yourself a notepad and pen and make a note of things as we go through this. I'm going to be going at quite a quick pace, so if you've got that notepad and pen, you can take down the key points. Also, I would bookmark this page and retain it so you can always come back to it as a reference. Okay, so what we're going to be covering in this webinar is a single strategy to create a massive buzz about your fitness business, create raving fans, give you blogging and social media inspiration, create a big online and social media presence, and provide you with social proof and testimonials. And we're going to do all this without spending any money, which is great news for some people. However, no spending money means that you're going to need to work a little bit harder, so you are really going to need to buckle down with this one. I think these stats are quite old now. I think they might be even worse right now. But it looks like there's 14,000 personal trainers due to qualify this year in 2014. Last year, the figure was somewhere around the lines of 75% of them would never work a day as a personal trainer. I think people are going out and they're doing their reps level 3 or they're doing their American equivalent, but then they're not actually putting it to work. Maybe they try to get clients and they don't. So this is my way of showing you that you can get clients, you can fill a group training program up without any money just by doing the right strategy. This strategy does actually work better for a group environment, but you can use it for personal training. However, there will be a lot more hours involved, a lot more work. I only use it for group, but do with it as you see fit. Okay, so who are we? How to Market PT. We're a blog. We're a fitness blog, a fitness marketing blog. We've been going for about two to 3 years now, I think. We're also a training company, and we show personal trainers how to get more business. We also run fitness franchises as well. My name's Rich Lucas. I'm the director. I'm still a personal trainer. I'm a fitness business owner, and that is still my main job because I love it. The main thing about what we teach, though, is we use everything that we teach. Okay, so everything that I teach you in this webinar and on the PT Success Club and on the blog, they're all things that I've tried myself. I've tested them out, and I've used them in my own fitness business. So, take that away. The stuff that we're teaching you is authentic, and it does work in the modern fitness industry landscape. Okay, so we're at ground zero right now, so this is what I'm assuming. Okay, I'm assuming that you've completed your personal trainer certification, but you don't know what to do next. Or maybe you're a personal trainer, you've been so for some time, but it's not panning out as you hope. Maybe you're still in your job that you were hoping to quit. You can probably get the family members and the odd friends to train with you, but not much else, and you don't really want to charge them. Possibly you've tried flyers, business cards, leaflet drops, newspaper ads, Groupon, etc. But the clients just aren't materializing. And the ones that you do get, maybe you put an ad out there and someone comes back to you, and the first thing they say is, how much is it? Now, if you're a quality personal trainer, you're not going to be £10 an hour. You should be £35 an hour upwards. Even better, you should have package prices. And when you tell them, they just don't answer you back because they're price focused people, and that's quite annoying. So you can just from saying that, I know the challenges that you're facing. Okay, I know that you're trying to market yourself in the old way. Print advertising. When you get in the ads, it's like, oh, how much is it? Well, I can't afford that. Buy, and they end up going to the budget gym down the road. Okay, so we're starting here. So maybe you think the marketing doesn't work. You don't know how to handle price objections. You keep dropping your prices because you think people buy the cheapest, and they really don't. In fact, the worst thing you can do is drop your prices. Okay, you drop your prices on a service, you are going to attract clients that are going to do your head in because they're going to be shopping on price. And as soon as someone comes in cheaper, they'll go to them. And the worst thing is even though you've dropped your price to make it affordable for these clients that you're attracting, it'll get to a stage where they can't even afford that. Okay, so do not drop your price. If one thing to take away from it, just do not drop your price. Use this system, it works really well. But yeah, keep your prices high. You change people's lives, and you should be rewarded for doing so. Okay, so in this webinar, I'm going to show you how I have people begging to join my bootcamp. Some even write me poems and send me funny pictures of themselves. I don't ask for that; it just happened. I get my clients to stick to the program, and they get fantastic results. You can create a huge online presence, massive social proof, raving fans, and a great reputation in as little as 30 days without spending much money. It works a little better if you do spend a bit of money, but you don't actually have to, I'll allude to that later. One thing to remember though is I do say 30 days, but it's not a get-rich-quick strategy. I mean, in reality, you could do it in 30 days if you went hell for leather on it and you didn't have anything else to do. Me, I take my time with it. I take on one at a time and just, you know, have it sort of trickling over the year. I take on about 10 over a 6-month, 12-month period because I've got other things going on. You do need to be willing to work hard and play the long game at this. So if you're interested, which I hope you are, let's get into it. Okay, so this is the method. This is the method very simply. Okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to know your client. Okay, once you know your client thoroughly and inside out, you now need to know your product and the result it provides. Okay, I'm a 28-day transformation challenge guy. That's what I do. I do it online. I do it offline in my boot camps and personal training. That is my product. I make people slimmer, leaner, fitter in 28 days. That's my thing. Then what you're going to do is, now you know your client, you know your product and the results, you're going to select 10 subjects to work with for 30 days for no money. They are not going to pay you any money. I'm going to come back to that. You're then going to put them to work on the test subject conditions. I'm going to come back to that too. Once the 30 days are up, you convert them to fully paid members, and then you repeat the process if desired. So it's very simple. Basically, you know your product, you know your client. You get 10 people. You give them the program for no money. I didn't say free. I said no money. Once the 30 days are up, providing you're good at what you've done and you've provided what you said you're going to provide, they're probably going to convert to fully paying members. And then the more clients you want, you just repeat the process. So let's go back to that. So for free, what's the point in that? Obviously, you're trying to run a business here. Why are you giving things away for free? I didn't say free, okay? No money. There's a big difference between free and no money. They will be paying. They just won't be giving you any money. They're going to be giving you something a lot more valuable. So if they're not paying more money, how are they paying? And this is where the magic comes in. These 10, I'm using the figure 10. For you, it could be 5, it could be 3, it could be 4, whatever it's going to be. I'm using 10 because it's a nice round figure. So these 10 test subjects, they're going to create the online presence for you. So in exchange for not paying for training, these are a few things that you can get them to do instead. Okay. First thing, very simple. You can get them to do weekly YouTube videos with hashtags, tags, and links back to your site. Okay. I recommend that you get them onto a landing page for a free trial week or what have you. But the links are going to go back to your site, giving you more link juice and backlinks back to your site. And even if you know anything about SEO, that's going to help you out a little bit. Okay. You can get them to set up a blog and write 3 blog posts a week about their experience, how great you are, how great your classes are, how great your diet is. Again, all with links back to your site. You can get them to follow your food and supplementation plan to the letter. You can also get them to purchase the supplementations from you, providing they're safe and you've done a correct assessment and you're insured. You get them to do daily social media updates on Twitter and Facebook, and then you can get them at the end of the 30 days to do testimonials, referrals, and both before and after photos. Okay, you can get them to do whatever you want. Okay, basically, I really put my guys to work on it, and I manage them, and I'm really on them because if they're not paying for my sessions, they're gonna pay somehow. Okay, and this is how I get them to do it. So that's just an example of what you can get them to do. You can actually get them to do a lot more depending on what your program is. And be strict on this. Okay, I don't want that. You are not giving anything away. You're actually trading your training for a marketing and sales force. Okay, so pretty simple, straightforward. Know your product, know your client. Give it to 10 people for no money. After the 30 days, well, fine. It's sort of simple, yeah. The process is simple. Well, actually, when you get into this, I mean, I've been doing this quite hard for the last couple of months, but I've done it before, again, with great success. And I've been burned a few times, and these are the lessons I've learned, okay? You have to be really choosy about who you accept on the program, and you can't be afraid to fire unsuitable clients. Interview them. You'll be surprised how eager these guys are. I mean, I had one, she did have quite a few personal problems, so I paused the trial after the first week. She came back, did another week, and she hadn't given me any blogs or any YouTube video links. So I just said, look, I'm sorry, this isn't right for you. I'm going to need to let you go. I didn't cash her money because she did pay me a deposit. End of the day, pay them a deposit. I mean, she had a lot of personal problems. I think it was my fault in the first place for taking her on. So I didn't cash a check. I said, look, I'm not going to cash a check, but I can't let you continue. And we parted on good terms, and I think that's more important. Have an application process. In the PT Business Club, we've actually got a way that you can put your application form online for free, and get the information collated into a spreadsheet, which is pretty good. And make applicants work a little to get on board. Again, in the PT Business Club, I actually show you my funnel where they get redirected from the ads to the squeeze page. They put the information to the squeeze page, goes through to the explanation of the program. They then have to like my Facebook page and then have to send me a picture, send me their application again in a private message on my Facebook page. So I actually make them sort of go around the houses a little bit, and that's on purpose, because if they can't be bothered to give me their email, if they can't be bothered to jump through the hoops, they're not going to be right for me, and they're not going to be right for my program. I want people who are committed and who are, for want of a better word, going to do what I tell them to do. You also have a contract saying that they're going to stick to the agreement. So you put all this in the contract. You know, you will do your YouTube posts, you will do the social media, and you will send me proof. You will provide me with the before and after pictures. And you actually just state you're going to be doing all of this. And to seal this in, make them pay a deposit equal to or greater than your monthly fee, and have them commit to be willing to spend it on food, supplements, equipment if your program requires it. Okay, so if I'm going to do a muscle up program where it's targeted at 30-year-old guys who want to get muscly, I'm going to say something along the lines of, you will purchase this whey protein given my affiliate link. You will purchase these BCAAs or what have you. Okay, so you actually can be quite specific. Okay, and then providing again you're insured, and you've got a relevant qualification, and you've done a correct assessment on this person, you can then provide them with your affiliate link or your trade account details, so you can make money on the back end of that. Finally, you have to be on top of these guys and manage them to ensure that you get what you want. Okay, because they've paid you a deposit, you can turn around and say, you haven't stuck to it, I'm going to need to cash your deposit. Okay, the threat is always there. I don't think I have yet, because I think the one that I actually had to last leave, I didn't cash a check, so I haven't cashed anyone's check yet. I mean, I'd only do that if they just completely messed around. All right, but I'll leave that up to you. So at the end of the 30 days, here's the exciting bit. So you've worked with these guys for 30 days. They haven't paid you any money, but this is what they have given you. At the worst case scenario, you're going to have 10 slimmer, fitter clients who love you, and they'll probably sign up as regular members. In fact, I get asked. They come to me and they say, "Oh, can I keep coming?" And it's like, yeah, of course you can. As a result, I mean, I love all my clients. They're my kind of people. They work hard. They play hard. They get great results. And it makes your business a better place to work, which is great for you. This is a good bit. You'll have 300 posts on social media about you, 40 YouTube videos pointing back to your program, 10 testimonials, 120 blog posts, 10 referred clients. You'll also have the 10 before and after pictures as well. Whatever else you ask them to do. Okay, this program is literally yours to mold. Whatever's going to fit for your clients. I mean, the main thing you just got to be is you have to be strict. You have to be choosy, and you have to manage it hard. I mean, how you go about it is totally up to you. If someone searches for you on Google, they're going to be absolutely blown away with the amount of positive presence you have on Google and on social media, and you'll be known as the go-to expert in your local area. So you can see, you work with these guys for 30 days. I say, we're taking the case study that you get 10 people, you work with them over 30 days. At the end of it, you're just going to have a business, basically a huge, very popular, very visible business online, and these guys are going to be talking about you. Their friends are going to look and say, how'd you get in that shape? Can I come? How do I go about doing that? So yeah, it's a pretty powerful program. I mean, it's pretty mind blowing, really. So, all that sound good? So this method is a small part of our private training site, the PT Business Club. Okay, I run a small private training site. What the PT Business Club was set up for is I mean, I'm probably more of a marketing geek than I am a fitness geek, and I'm a big fitness geek, but I'm probably more of a marketing geek. This is basically, I started How to Market PT about 3 years ago now, and it was meant to be a blog about how I was setting up my personal training business, and it was just for me to keep track of what worked and what didn't work, and if anyone wanted to look at my blog post, they could. Lots of trainers started to read it. Lots of trainers messaged me about it. So I started to take it a little bit more seriously. So what I started doing, I wrote the book how to build a profitable personal training business, which that sold really well. And I've done Facebook ads for personal trainers, internet marketing for personal trainers as well. Basically, I've stopped doing everything. The only thing I do now is the PT Business Club. Okay, the PT Business Club is basically an absolute resource for personal trainers marketing. Because at the end of the day, you're fitness guys. Okay, you're not marketing guys, but it's written by a personal trainer for personal trainers. If that makes sense. So this is the sort of things that you get in the PT Business Club. What we've talked about today, I teach you how to get the test subjects in the door, the online funnel, and how to make sure it's all set up correctly, and also how to define your client and your product. There's an extensive Facebook ads training for personal trainers and bootcamp operators. I think it's up to 15 videos now, and I'm due to do another one in the next week or so, which I add. And that's another important thing. I actually add to the site quite regularly, so I'm going to do some new videos over the next week. I'm trying to get up to about 100 videos right now. I think it's on about 50 at the moment, 50, 60 videos. Also how to set up a retail clothing and supplement business without no outlay. Okay, it's not going to cost you anything to do that, but you'll make more money on it. How to set up an online fitness program. I've been doing online fitness programs for about 2 years now. It's great to make an extra income off it. You can help a lot of people, and strangely enough, I actually get better results on my online fitness program than I do in the offline world, which doesn't make any sense to me, because it's great working with people in the offline world. But also you can marry that up with your offline program and get people even better results, and really position yourself as a personal trainer of choice, or a bootcamp of choice. There's also a section on how to generate leads and create viral marketing pieces, which will get you loads of clients without you really doing anything. Using social media channels and free Google tools to grow your fitness business, and how to create revenue streams, and much more. Okay, as I say, I constantly add to it. I'm always putting new things in there, because I'm working as a personal trainer all the time. I'm a bootcamp instructor, so I discover new things, and when I discover a new thing and I find it works, I add it to the site. Okay, you can try the PT Business Club out. It's £5 for a 5-day trial on the button below. We've got a private Facebook group that you can bring any problems to the foray, and we can help you out with that. Any mentoring. Plus, we also do a monthly webinar where you can bring any issues to the table for us to help you with. Now, after the trial, it's £35 a month. There's no contract. If you want to cancel, just cancel. I have no idea why you would, because £35 a month isn't really even a personal training session. So all you've got to do is make that back every single month, which you'll really do with the information that we provide you with. But yeah, it's all set up there. It's all ready to go. So to get started on your £5 trial, you click the button below. As I say, at the end of the 5 days, £35 will automatically come out. So if you don't want to continue, please ensure you cancel it before that happens. Okay, well, I hope this has helped you. Okay, I would give this a try. Tell us about it on the Facebook page. Email me, let me know how you're getting on with it. But best of luck with it, and I wish you all the success in the future. Bye bye.